So, have I told you that I put way too much paint everywhere? I'm Lynn Browder, and I paint with my son Owen, who is 13 and has autism. I put way too much paint on my paintbrush, but it's okay. That was when I was actually putting it on the palette. I took paint from here to there and drop. So, but it's okay. We'll work through that. That's gonna be a flower. So, yeah. Oops, I'm making a mess. That should not surprise anybody. Owen got to go to school. That is a very exciting thing. I am beyond thrilled because he handled all of this whole snow thing so good the last few days. I think he excuse me, learned a lot when we just had our previous ice snow storm. And so I feel like he's gone through a lot of emotions, and coming through that, he's made incredible progress. So that's amazing. That's wonderful. Years ago, he, and I still, it's still always on my mind. You can't let certain things go because you can't let certain things go, even though you should let things go. I'm telling you. Oh, I swallowed wrong right before I started this, and I got some water, but obviously we're still having some coughing issues. So, years ago, he, anytime it would rain, he would tell me to turn the rain off. Please turn the rain off, turn the rain off. He would have huge meltdowns over the rain. Well, y'all know, I can't turn off the rain. We would have to cancel appointments. We would have to stay out of the rain. I would cry when any time rain was in our forecast for any reasons. And so we have somewhat moved past this. I always wait, which I shouldn't, but I always wait for the other shoe, something to drop, because he cycles through things regularly. It's not a surprise. I mean, and this can be from babyhood to toddler moments to, early age, all of the things. So I try not to keep that as what, keeps me rooted in a moment, but it's hard when you know where it's been, where it's gone. He worked through it. He's worked through numerous things. And that's the good. Some the great. That's the amazing. So we just have to kind of work through some more of this with the snow. But yesterday they had the day off because of the snow. Oh, sorry. It was Monday. And so he was able to work through it very, very, I almost said effortlessly. That is not how that went. But it went well. Like, he woke up in the morning and We had already discussed that mommy didn't know when he went to bed if it was going to be a 2-hour delay, if it was going to be, no school, what was going to happen. So for him to be able to wake up yesterday and handle a day off, he was not happy in the sense of, he wants to be with his people. But he handled it. He made it through. He was just, doing it. He was handling it. We had a good day. We played. We did the things. And so this morning he woke up cranky. Or maybe I was cranky, but he was on it as soon as he got up. And at that time, and it still went through, we had a 2-hour delay. And I told him this after I told him I needed a few minutes to wake up, that he was going to have to not yell at me until we could calm down and talk, and that mommy was still asleep because he got up right at 5 a.m. And got his tablet, which he knows that's like the earliest we do our things, which again is a huge, huge step. So it was a good morning after we got through the initial little shock of everything. And he was very patient in the broadest spectrum of patience. He handled it, and he was ready to get out to the bus. So, that is huge. That is extremely huge for him. Oh, I should have drank more water before I started this. So we are, we have a program. He's on a program for all his therapies and different things. And our rep, we have her, we have to talk to her today. And then after that, we're going on an adventure. And usually today is Tuesday. Unless he knows what's happening, which would be like a doctor's appointment of some kind, or, where he has to go to like the, well checks or a dentist or something. He pretty much comes home on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and we are home. Like that's it. We're done. So I told him before he left that we were going to go on an adventure when he got home, after we talked to our rep. And he was actually very, like, adventure versus we're going to go someplace. He was all about it because he watches different adventures on the kids channels and different things. So he was very excited about this adventure. So I'm excited, and it just keeps me reminding me that the way I present material to him, wording is everything. Wording is such a big part of this. And so that is something that I have to remember when I'm talking to him, that I can't just say, we're going to go, to the store. We're going to go do this. We're going to do that. And me just telling him that we're doing this adventure really changed it for him. And he's going to be excited because we're meeting one of our friends for dinner. And that's something he's been asking when we are going to go do this. And just because of the snow and life, we haven't been able to connect. So he will be very thrilled with our adventure. It's just a matter of, letting him process it, go through the whole thing. So here we are in our adventure, going to do it. So there are just like so many noises outside. I think I'm through the coughing phase. So if I lost you on like the first moment, thanks for sticking. If I didn't lose you, I suppose I should say, on the first few moments of me coughing, thank you for sticking with us here. So, there we go. See, we hit that spot where I dropped paint even before I started. All right, so we will do, I'm gonna put, I was about done, but I want to do a little, this one feels like it needs a little more direction. I'm hoping this is the last snowstorm we have for a while. I mean, I know everybody, there's so many people that are going through so much with it right now. We're in West Virginia, and I know there's a lot of areas that were hit so much harder than us. So there we go. Okay. So I sign O for Owen, and then L, and B. There we go. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of our day. Toodles, toodles.